Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of my third trimester pregnancy series, which is the final part of my full pregnancy series that I've done from first trimester all the way up until now. I'm Kathy. I am a registered dietitian, yoga teacher, and soon to be mom. I'm currently 40 weeks pregnant and expecting baby any day now. So I thought I'd share with you the kind of in a four-part series, some of the things that I have learned throughout my pregnancy, specifically in the third trimester, but also some knowledge that I have as a dietitian and yoga teacher. So this will be in a playlist, so definitely be sure to check that out. But in the first video, I talk all about nutrition and the importance of hydration and some key nutrients to be aware of. In the second video, I talk about exercise, fitness, and yoga. And this video is going to be all about mental health. Now, being pregnant has its own mental health aspects to it, but especially during this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, there's some extra anxieties that I would just like to talk about. Now, before I get too far into it, I do want to say, again, I am not a doctor. I am not your personal dietitian. And all the things that I'm saying here are based on my own experiences and also my own knowledge base. So take what I say as information, but always do your own research, talk to your doctors, talk to your healthcare providers, and use that information to make a decision for you. I'm not here to tell people what to do or to make decisions for them. I'm just here to inform based on the information that I know to be current and up to date. So in terms of mental health, I recently did a short meditation for my yoga community offline, or off of YouTube, I should say. We did our own little private Zoom meeting, but I just wanted to share a brief moment of that with you. And basically it's a way to help calm any anxieties or nerves in general. But since all of those are a little bit extra heightened during this time, I thought I'd share with you as well. So just take a moment to take a few deep breaths. Slow down your breathing, managing your heart rate, and coming into a place where you feel comfortable, calm, and collected. That place might be hard to find, and that's okay. But just kind of bringing yourself towards that awareness will already help. Whether or not you achieve anything is a totally different ball game. But working your way towards that sense of calm by managing your breath, or by even just not even managing, but focusing on your breath to calm down your breathing, elongate the inhale, and most importantly, elongate the exhale. That should automatically relax your heart rate and bring yourself into a more calm space. Now, once you're here, I'd like you to take a moment to reflect, and you can do this during the video or you can take a few minutes after you watch the video. But to take a moment to reflect on something that you are feeling anxious about or nervous about or scared about during this time. It can be pregnancy related, it can be COVID-19 related, it can be completely unrelated to anything else. going on. But just think about the thing that is bringing you the most discomfort. And without putting too much thought into it, make a list, whether mentally or on a piece of paper, of one or two things that you can control in that situation. So, for example, because this is a video about pregnancy, um, going to the hospital for me um, and not having a partner was a big anxiety. And that was something that I kept hearing about through news and social media that was happening to other women in the US. And so I decided that instead of worrying about it, I was going to think about the things that I could control with that situation. So I can't control whether or not the hospitals allow my partner or a doula to come with me, but I can control my reaction. I can control how healthy I keep myself, and I can control the situations that I put myself in to prevent myself from getting sick. On top of all of that, I can also check the hospital's website and call them to see what their policy is. And once I've done all of those steps, I immediately felt better. Now, I am in an area where my partner and doula are still allowed to come with me. We all have to wear masks the entire time we're there, but they are allowed to come with me. No family, no visitors, but just those two people. But that's okay with me, and I have my support system ready to go. So that helped ease that anxiety with me a lot, because for me, having a support system has been the most important thing during my entire pregnancy, especially since being quarantined. I am lucky enough to have a very supportive husband and a very strong bond with my family. And so, having, and friends, of course, as well. And so, having people to talk to and to continue, those conversations has been amazing for me and has helped keep me as calm and grounded as I have been throughout this process. So, along with that, other things that you can do that are within your control are to talk to your doctor. Ask them questions that you have about your experiences physically, your experiences emotionally, um, and whatever questions you have. I'm sure they've been asked before, and they will most likely have an answer. And if they don't, they will point you to the person that has the answer. So they might tell you to, if your doctor doesn't know, because hospital policies are changing on almost a daily basis. And so if your doctor doesn't know the current update, they'll say to just call the hospital or birth center, and they'll give you the update of what to expect once you go there. That's my biggest point, is to ask questions. The more answers you have, the more you're equipped with the tools that you need to make good, informed decisions. So be curious, ask questions, and don't assume things, because assuming can make you more anxious because you don't know, and then you get these stories built up in your head that may or may not be true. And so what you just need are solid answers, so maybe it's not the answer that you want, but it's an answer, it's concrete, and you now know how you can proceed forward. So, the next part I want to talk about is I highly, highly recommend having a doula. The doula that I have had, Actually, again, another one of my friends from years ago that I actually played volleyball with. And same with my friend from the previous video who did the fourth trimester fitness video or class. And um, she has been super, super helpful because she knows and understands birth. She doesn't deliver babies, she's not a doctor, but she understands the process. That's what a doula is. And they're kind of like a birth coach. And the best thing that I learned from her is that, my husband, my partner knows me, and she, the doula, knows birth. And so together, the two of them make this amazing team to support me during this whole process. And she's been really helpful for both of us in terms of understanding the things that are going on. When I am not sure about a certain uh, experience that I'm having, she'll be able to help me know that that's normal. And I found that out a lot of things with pregnancy that your body just goes through. It's all normal. Most of the time, everything's normal. It feels completely abnormal, but it's normal. Um, so, yeah, I definitely recommend having a doula. I will leave her website down below if you live in the Chicagoland area. I believe she kind of goes around that whole area. And right now, during this pandemic, we were able to do a video chat. I was lucky enough to meet her in person twice before all this. But our third session, we were able to do over video chat, so that was really nice. Um, and and yeah, I highly, highly recommend a doula. And again, if you live in the Chicagoland area, she's fantastic, and I will recommend her to anybody. So that is um, that's it for mental health for now. If you have any questions or would like to see a longer, more actual meditation as a video, let me know in the comments, and of course give this video a thumbs up so I know that you liked it. But yeah, other than that, definitely subscribe and let me know in the comments what your biggest challenge has been during quarantine and what you're most what you are feeling most positive about during this time. For me, I'm super grateful that I'm still able to work from home all the way up until this point. I'm still currently working. And I don't know if I would have had that luxury if I would have had to drive into work every day, because that would be exhausting. But working from home has allowed me to work longer into my pregnancy. So that's definitely what I'm grateful for. So let me know what you're grateful for in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video for the fourth and final part of this series. Bye!